Question number 2, this is from MMMM. That's at God's Cousin Matt. God's Cousin asks, does Chris Greer survive the season? He's been given longer than most other GMs. He has very little success to cling to. Being a Bill Parcells disciple can only take you so far. It's, again, another interesting question. I think where they are right now, it has a lot to do with the injury situation that they've endured. They lose their edge rushers. That's a big deal. They go without their quarterback for more than a month. I think we've seen over the last couple of weeks, even though they lost the Cardinals, they lost the Bills, a much different looking team with Tua in there. Problem is now the defense has its issues. So they've been sort of chasing these things all year. I think Chris Greer's put together a really talented roster. I think if you look at it on balance at the premium positions they've invested, Teron Armstead at tackle, Tua Tagovailoa at quarterback, you got Waddle and Hill at receiver. Their edge rushers, again, they're hurt right now, but they've got Phillips and Chubb. And then they've drafted Chop Robinson in the first round, and they went and got Jalen Ramsey for the post-Xavier Howard era. So they've been well fortified with good players at the premium positions. I think that the roster, again, has been pretty balanced the last few years. They made the playoffs last year. I just have a hard time after, all the ups and downs that franchise has been through, the Adam Gase era, the Brian Flores era, that now it feels like they've established an identity and they've kind of found some solid ground. Like that this would be where you would want to turn things upside down. I'm not sure this is the spot to do it. So I think this is going to wind up being Chris Greer's mulligan year. That's the way I see it anyway. Again, he hasn't been perfect, and we'll see how the rest of the season plays out. But as it stands right now, I'd be surprised if they let him go